Welcome back, Second Soul viewers. Today we will be taking a look at the new Asics 3000. This is the fourth generation of the 3000 that Asics has to offer in 2015 to 16. This shoe is going to be considered a support shoe. What that means is that this shoe is made for those that need an extra stability because they overpronate. This is one of my favorites from Asics. It's a very specialized shoe. It has a lot of unique features that we'll talk about. First off, what makes the shoe a support shoe is that it uses a dynamic Duomax, which is a medial posting in the arch of the shoe. All this is, it runs from basically the top of the heel to the back of the forefoot. This posting is going to give the runner a little extra stability, slowing the rate of pronation down. What's very unique about the 3000 that you're not going to find in other stability shoes is that this medial post actually extends into the forefoot of the shoe. What this does, it gives the runner a better feel of support in the forefoot that a lot of other shoes aren't going to have. It also firms the shoe up in the forefoot, which gives it a very responsive feel. Asics does use a gel as their cushion system, which is very soft, so it is nice to have that extra firmness in the shoe that you wouldn't have if it was just pure gel. Another unique feature of the Asics brand is that they do use a guidance line. This shoe right here, as you can see, has a green line through here. What this does, it actually decouples the shoe, giving the foot a more natural range of motion when you're running. It kind of breaks up the firmness of the dual density foam, makes the shoe feel a little bit more softer and natural. Talking about the bottom of the shoe again too, Asics do add the Trussic system, which is basically just a plastic piece that runs on the bottom of the shoe right in the arch section. What this does, it gives the runner more stability on the foot. It's a very, very light piece of plastic. Back in the day when you used to buy these support shoes, the dual density foam was very, very, very heavy. A lot of runners complained that the shoes that they were wearing were heavy, so Asics incorporated this plastic piece that offers more support in a lighter weight version. So you're kind of getting the best of both worlds, lightweight with extra support. Another thing that Asics does with the 3000 is they do add the external heel counter. This is a very nice feature for people who have problems with plantar fasciitis. It kind of keeps that heel from moving in the shoe during the run, also adding more support on the foot. I personally do not wear support shoes, but my good friend Molly does, and we're going to ask her some questions on how she liked the shoe on her runs.
Yep.
So my flat-footed friend, how was the run?
Well, as Dan so kindly pointed out, I do have flatter feet, so the Asics 3000 would be the correct type of shoe for me. Asics was kind of my go-to shoe back in my high school and college days, but I've gotten away from it the past couple of years, and Asics has actually made some pretty dramatic changes to especially their stability line of shoes. So I was really excited to try out the 3000 and see how it felt. My first impression when I put the shoe on was how soft the forefoot felt. So I could definitely feel the effects of combining their cushion with that gel system to give it a little bit of that softer feel. I also was really aware of how supportive the shoe felt. The Duomax coupled with that heel counter really allowed my foot to feel stable while I was running. And I am flat-footed, but I also do have a tendency to roll inward quite a bit and overpronate, so I felt like this was really helping me to stabilize my foot as I ran. The other thing I really liked about it was the guidance line allowed me to still have good flexion in the forefoot, so I never really felt restricted when I was running. I felt like my foot was able to have a really fluid, natural foot strike, and it didn't affect my stride of running at all. So overall, I mean, I really don't have much bad to say about the shoe. Weight was just around average of what you would expect for a good stability shoe. It felt supportive. It felt really soft. So for someone that likes a lot of cushion and that needs the stability, I would definitely recommend the 3000.
So what you're saying is you were quite surprised with the Asics.
I don't know if it was surprised. It was kind of like visiting an old friend and who had changed quite a bit. So yeah, it was good though. It was definitely a good ride, and I was happy with it.
That's good.
Yep.
Alright guys, so if you are one of those runners that need extra stability and want a lot of cushion, the 3000 might just be for you.
Also important to note, the 3000 is a running specialty shoe. So what that means is you can only find it at a running specialty store. So be sure to support your local running shops, specifically Second Sole, and stop in. We'll hook you up with the right type of shoe for you and send you home happy.
Please subscribe to our channel, follow us on Facebook and Twitter, and you guys have a great night.
Bye.
Bingo bango in the tuba down. That was pretty good.
It's been 1 week since you looked at me, cocked your head to the side and said I'm angry. 5 days since you laughed at me, saying get that together, come back and see me. 3 days since the living room, I realized it's all my fault but couldn't tell you. Yesterday you'd forgiven me, but it was